Hello, hello, hello.
Buenos dias, my fans. What up?
Buenos dias, everyone. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Light and Laughs. I'm Lily.
And I'm Lauren.
We welcome you all. Thank you so much for watching, for choosing this video today. We have a really cool topic that's going to go all over the place today, and it's something you've probably seen, you've probably done, but we're going to have a very unique take on it because we're creative people and we get really creative with this thing. And Lauren, tell everyone what we're going to be talking about.
So today we are discussing vision boards or any other way to make a vision happen for you. And so what does that
Mhm.
mean? What kind of vision options do we have, Lily?
Well, there's the physical. There's the one you can keep in your mind.
That
there's
is true. That is very true.
there's tech. I know I personally have a couple things I keep on my phone as a reminder
Oh,
of this vision, the background on my phone. I
yes.
So there's so many ways to do this, but a vision board essentially, I think the way that it started was a board. And it was just a layout for some people with magazines. I used to love to do that.
Yeah. Oh my God. That was a
You
whole
know,
project in itself, clipping the little
yes, you
magazines.
can find images. First, you figure out what it is that vision you have, whatever vision, short term, long term. Many people do these practices at the end of the year, but you could do it whenever you want. You could do it when those visions came true and you're ready to start this process again.
Yeah.
So what you do is you think of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, some people put a lot of stuff in
Endless.
there. Yeah,
Endless.
I've done big ones. And you find images that make that vision come to life. You are putting it out into the universe with images, something visual that says, this is what I want to attract.
Yeah.
And Lauren, I know you have a unique way of doing this. So tell us what you've been doing.
So I have been doing vision boards, the old school vision boards,
Yeah.
since I was a little girl. It has been something
Nice.
I enjoy so much. It started with the magazine clippings. Thank God we are in 2023, almost 2024, and we have this lovely technology that provides me the ability to just do things right at the fingertips of my hands.
But I
So
do love physical stuff still. I do love
Oh,
some
so
pictures.
for
Yeah.
me, we all know if you've been watching this podcast, you know that I am a writer, right? So I love physically doing things. I'm a hands-on person. Of course, this for me is like the best type. Vision board has always been the OG, but now I've been introduced to Vision Board 2.0. And what does that entail? Have you ever heard or have you ever done a vision book?
I haven't. I
Okay,
haven't.
so let me tell you about a vision book because you know I get passionate about things that I love to do. This is so awesome. What I love about the book is so with a board, you have all of your goals, your ambitions, your dreams, but they're just all on one flat space
Yeah,
and they're just everywhere, right?
yeah.
It's just, there's no real organization. It's like, oh, I want money in this spot. Oh, I want a dream here. Oh, that's my dream
Mhm.
car. Like, whatever. Yada, 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 yada. Okay. With a vision book,
Mhm.
blank pages. So we have a blank canvas. Now, I got I think it's the Canon, like it's a portable printer that you can basically take the photo from your phone
Mhm.
and print the photo
Okay.
from your
Yeah.
phone right there. And
Very techy.
it's like a little Polaroid too, so it's so
I
cute
love
and
that.
little, so adorable. Sorry guys, it's winter time. I got a little stuffy nose. Anyway, so what I wanted to say is you get to organize the book. So for example, like my first page would be like, let's say financial goals, right? So what are my financial goals that I would like to attract and bring into my life for this upcoming year? And let's say I do a screenshot of a tax return with like a $8 million
Okay.
wages, you know what I mean? Or let's say I am looking at an online bank statement and my bank statement has some figure in there that, I aspire for. So you organize the book by I guess your different type of goals, like the first page financial, second
Okay.
page like love, or third
Hmm.
page like career. And
Yeah.
then you obviously will find pictures that are obviously standing out to you for a reason, but then you use that for one side of the page, right? We have two pages. Book opens
Hmm.
up, we have two
Yeah.
pages, left and right. And on, like, I like to do on the left hand side, I like to write out what the vision is.
Oh, I like
I'm a
that.
writer, so I like to be clear and
Yeah.
concise. Like, this vision, this, like, number one, like, this image is
Yeah.
me looking at my bank account and seeing X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Or this, you know what I mean? Or like fashion, like, same thing. Like, I aspire to look like X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? So the vision board is great because you have what you are envisioning there. But the vision book allows you to get a little bit clearer, one step clearer, and like, okay, that I see this picture, but I see it for me in this way.
Okay.
And I love that because, and then you get to look back and you say, wow, did this come true this year, or
Yeah.
did this happen? It's
Yeah.
amazing. You just gotta get clear on your wants and what you want for your
Yes.
life.
Once you know what you want, you can attract that thing, but you have to be sure of what it is and have that image so clear, or what will happen to you will happen like it happened to me, which is, for many years I set out this intention, and on my vision boards, and visually, because it's an image that I know, I put it different places. So my laptop at work had an image of a lady sitting having her talk show. And then on the other side,
And
yeah.
here we are. Here we
So on
are.
the other side, the home that I see myself having in the future. And with that one particular image that I've had there for years, I've left it because what's happened is, yes, I've attracted shows, and I've been fortunate to do many, talk shows, but it's not a vision that I want to close. Here is another project that we're doing that's completely different from what I maybe initially set my intention on with that vision. And I think that vision, I'm letting it be broad.
It
But
keeps growing with you. It's growing with
yes,
you.
but there are some things that I've been very specific with, and they've happened very specific. And, talking about podcasts, having this podcast, a couple years back, I put a podcast on there before I had ever had a podcast. And then I was hired to do a podcast. And that was my first official podcast. And I don't know why I put it on there. I couldn't tell you. I had watched a podcast and thought, oh, I want to do something like that. I don't know where I got it from, but that I remember that particular, it wasn't a big board. It was like one page, but I put it on my fridge. There's a couple things on there, and they do. And not only is it something that you're putting out, but we have to do the effort sometimes too. So seeing that thing that we want to attract is a great reminder. So I had put it on my fridge because eating healthier was on there. So
That's on mine too.
yeah. So having that reminder on my fridge was something that I put there for myself, on the side of it, not in the front, just taking out the whole thing.
Not so aggressive.
No, just so that it's a reminder when you glance over, oh yeah, okay, I want to eat healthier. But I really do think, doing them physically is great. I've done it on my phone many times where I see an image that I like, and I either put it as my lock or home screen.
I know a lot of people that have done that. I need to step up and level up to that. I love that idea. I just have not committed to it.
I change it often, depending on whatever. Sometimes it's a quote.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a quote that I want to remind myself, that is a reminder to me of whatever lesson that quote has. So I
Ooh.
try to do that. I write. I think that's a way of, having a vision board, even if it's words,
Oh,
because it's a vision that you want to attract. It's something that you want to
absolutely.
attract.
On my
So
vision board right now, I have quotes like
yeah.
being calm is a
Hmm.
priority. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I want to be calm or stuff like that, you know? So,
Yeah.
and same thing you were saying you have eating healthy on there. I
Yeah.
have a bunch of greens on my current vision board
Yeah.
and like even like weights, like, and it's just amazing to look back because I created my vision board. I haven't revamped it, which it's about time because new year, new vision board, but I think I created it not this past October, but a October ago. So a year, a little over a year ago. And not everything has come to fruition, but a lot has. Like for example, I had just a laptop, like a girl working on her lap. You could just see like fingertips typing on a laptop, right? And to me, that meant like working remotely, working from anywhere, digital nomad. And this year, I have officially gone completely remote, like 100% remote. So it's just so amazing to see the small transitions within from when I said it, when I wasn't 100% remote, and now here I am. So, guys, get clear with what you want. You don't know what you want, but when you get clear and you take that hour, take that minute, what do I want for myself, right? What do I want? What do I want in the future? You just gotta tell the universe. You don't even gotta say it out loud. Put it on paper, write it, put a picture, do something. Universe is going to make way to get rid of good to give you better. And that's my biggest quote. I love it. Get rid of good to make room for better.
Yeah, because it's not that we're not grateful for the stage that we're in
Yeah.
life, and that this isn't good, but we might have, vision for growth, and that could mean our form of better, when even to someone else that might not be better for them. I know you mentioned career. For example, there might be people, and I see it a lot in my field, where from the outside, this career is the ultimate career to people looking
Mhm.
out in. And then when someone decides to make a career change to someone that from the outside, they don't think that's better, but for that person, that is great. So
Mhm.
make sure that you're setting your intentions and your visions based on what is the best for you,
You.
not what
Yes.
the universe, not what people around you think is the best for you, because it also needs to align with your journey, with what the universe wants for you. And out of anyone, that your gut knows that, your subconscious knows that. So whatever your mind is telling you is the best for you, that hopefully will be the best,
And
because other
also, yeah,
people might think
where
they.
you are in your journey. Like you are growing. Remember, this is
Mhm,
all about growth and evolution. You're growing and you're trying to just be a better person than you were the day before
mhm. And
or the
that's what
year
this is
before.
about.
It's
Yeah.
all it is. It's what do you strive to be the
Mhm.
best for you, you know? And
Mhm.
obviously, what's best for me is not what's best for Lily or for you guys.
Mhm.
And that's why I think everyone says you gotta do the work, gotta do the
Mhm.
inner work,
To
which,
figure it out.
yeah, which I think really means like shut that TV off for an hour, like put on some meditation music, some vibrational frequency music that just gets you mellow and chill. And like almost in a sense of like you're just about to be falling asleep, that calmness, that stillness. Because then your body gets into like that dream state, like where it's now able to envision. Like you're almost about to dream, you're almost about to sleep, but you're not. And you're really
Mhm.
focusing on like what is
What
it
is it?
I
Yeah.
see? What do I
Mhm.
see? What is coming to my head? And when those visions come to your head, they're coming to you for a reason because you are put on this earth to want your desires, to want your dreams, your fruitions. but you'll never know what they are unless you take the time
To
to
connect
get
with
to
them.
know what you
Hmm.
want. And
Yeah.
so we want you to live the life of your dreams. And that's what we're here
Hmm.
for. Just trying to
Yeah.
help you, provide you resources
Yeah.
so that you can achieve the best version of yourself. I think
Yeah.
that's what we're all here for. That's what
Yeah.
I think me and Lily, we strive for that every day, right? Every day, trying to be better
Exactly.
than we were
And we just
yesterday.
want to share it with you guys because not only do we just naturally communicate a lot because that's just who we are, that's part of our journey. This is part of our journey. It's
Yep.
all for a reason that we love to communicate and that we're able to come together. And we want you guys to figure that out. And hopefully, with some of the information we've given you, with some of the tips that stuff that we do that we like to do, hopefully that's also something that works for you. But if it's not, look, figure it out what makes it stick because some people aren't so visual. Sometimes, people need a different way to figure out what that vision is. And I love that you said that. Sometimes just getting into that zone
Yes.
helps you to figure it out, and then what you do with that, might be in a different way.
And I just have one more recommendation. If you're really stuck and you feel meditation's not for you yet, you're not there yet. Mentally, you can't sit still for 20 minutes and just chill. Can't do it. I'm here because I was that person. Trust me, I still am. But so another option really is we're on our phones all the time. You cannot tell me you do not know what Pinterest is. Like, get your inspiration. Go on Pinterest or go on Instagram. I have so many saved things on Instagram for home decorating ideas,
Mhm.
for clothing ideas and fashion, for whatever. You have all the social media tools that you use, they allow you to save your pictures now. Thank you, Pinterest, for being the OG and creating that. But I mean, Pinterest was the very first one where we created vision boards and you were able to organize it based
And
on
people still do.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then, like, okay, let's say you're not into Pinterest. Okay, well, Instagram, you're on Instagram, or I don't know. I believe Facebook you can also save. I'm sure every one of the
Yeah.
apps have that. But start with even your social media.
Mhm.
What? Okay, did that picture inspire you? Why did you stop for 5 seconds to look at that picture? It caught your eye for a reason. Save it because maybe you don't know what you want yet, but you can get inspiration, and that inspiration is going to lead you to start making the aligned action move steps, right? You want to take some steps to get to be that person.
Mhm.
But you don't know what kind of person you want to be yet. So get inspired. That's what if you can't take the moment to meditate and see your higher self, whatever you stop scrolling for a reason, that is inspiring you. That's triggering you for a reason to probably level up. So I would say that's the step one. If you don't want to start with meditating and taking the moment to what is it that I want for myself? Okay, then just do that with your eyes open while you're scrolling. Just be
Yeah.
intentive with your scrolling. That's it.
Yeah. I love that. I love that.
Right?
And I think that's a perfect way to wrap this up because you really provided a lot of different examples. And I think between both of us, we have very unique examples of what works for us and what we do. And, like anything we've told you before, we're not experts, but we give tips on stuff that has worked for us. And I can say the vision boards have really worked for me. And sometimes just holding that vision and reminder, in your mind as much as you can. We've talked about visualization is one of the best things you can do for yourself. So if you don't have that physical object, try to remember it, even if it's not there with you, whenever you get a chance and think, what did I have on that board? What is it that I want to accomplish? Because having a book or having whatever, but Lauren already knows. You see how once she put it down, she knows what's on there. So it's always going to be in the back of her mind because she
And
took the action. She did the action. She took the energy to do this.
And Liz, I don't mean to interrupt, but I just want to say, so now I know what I want. I have the visualization. I know what I want. Now I am embodying it. I am taking the aligned action. Even if it's a little baby step. You
Hmm.
need to do it. Universe knows what you want. You need to commit. Commit to it, and one step at a time, try to be what you visualize for yourself. It's
I
only going to better yourself. It's only going to make you better.
I agree. And with that, we wish you guys the best with your vision boards. Tell us what you're putting on there, what's working for you. Were you able to accomplish it? Maybe a couple years from now, you watch this video. I love Lauren sending you love. Maybe you watch this video and then in a couple years, you're able to accomplish something because of this video. Come back to YouTube and tell us that all your visions came true. We'd love to hear the good news as much as we want to hear your feedback too.
Yeah.
And let us know if you want to join us on these chats. We'd love to hear from you. So thank you for watching, guys.
We love you. I'm sending you so much love and so much light and kisses and hugs.
As always.